measure in the music, breaking 3 parts. Casually see, but don't do like the soul, cause seeing and doing are actions for months.
The man, Thomas, getting ready. He's on an absolute tear this season, leading the league in runs batted in. It's the... So 2 down. Here's a big power threat. The man, Thomas. Hit hard on the ground and up the middle, base hit. And that extends the inning. Now here is Carson Benj. Step off, throw to first. Thomas dives back in safely. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the second game of the series. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And that makes it 30 stolen bases for him this season. Runner goes again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. No runs, 1 hit. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture. Sandoval back to work. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Ullman. And out number 1 on the grab. Sandoval with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. 2 outs, base is empty. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And it's out of here into the arcade section for a home run. And they cut into the deficit. It's 5-2.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away.
The man, Thomas, stepping in now for the Yankees. That one ripped. Back there. Onto the garden netting and out of here. Home run. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they're chipping away. It's 10-5. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. It's 10-10. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one carried. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees take the first 2 games of this series on the road. Thomas had a sensational show.
When I first met you, baby, everything I knew wasn't any brighter than a
The man, Thomas, is locked in and ready for today's World Series rematch. So up next, the man, Thomas. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Hammered, and now maybe extra bases. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. The relay throw. And they tag him out. Here's the second baseman, Marcellus Dean. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swings and misses. No balls, 2 strikes.
No ball.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Next to hit, Carson Williams.
Number 30.
Thomas, a former home run derby champ. He
1-0.
features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a splitter, and he occasionally uses a curve. And another ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Out towards right center field, Schaefer sizing this one up. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Eric Ullman, the next Giant to hit. That one's in there. Strike 1. Ullman working through some struggles lately. That one at triple digits.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Back here at Oracle Park, bottom of the 2nd, and digging in for San Francisco, Jackie Brooks. Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
And there are 2 down. Now the third baseman, Kobe Mayo. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
No balls. 1 strike.
Got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. So they go.
Up next to the Yankees, the designated hitter.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. His 80th home run of the season. It's 5-zip. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year. Thomas back to work. And the pitch is outside, ball 1.
You know, Boog, playing a full season of baseball at this level is hard enough, but to do it as a two-way player, it's even more challenging. I hope fans appreciate the work he's putting in this season to make all of this happen. It's pretty special.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
That's why it's important to manage your workload as a two-way player. This season is a grind. You want to give everything for your team, but you can only do that if you're healthy and available. Well, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
And that is out of play. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
Peter Yokoyama now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone.
Struck him out without a swing. And he that one finds the zone. Strike one.
Well, a big lead like this is comfortable many times, but not when these two teams are matching up. You got to continue to keep your head down, play catch with that catcher, and just try to move through this lineup.
Got him looking. Strikeout number 8.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
And up next for San Francisco, Carson Williams. There's a strike.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. Now around second, going for third. And he's got himself a triple.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Ullman stands in now and watches strike one. That one in triple digits.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball.
Now a step off to third. Williams back in on a dive. Thomas was recently named pitcher of the month for some outstanding work on the mound. And now a second time to third. And he's back in that time as well.
No question that he earned that pitcher of the month award, Boog. He was just dominant. String together enough of those and you can expect some other hardware on the mantle.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there, he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
Williams at third with 2 away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that K brings. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Coming home. He will score. Round second, digging for third. Throw cut off, now to the plate. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. And they put the tag on him for the out. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And digging in for San Francisco, Peter Montero. Fastball for a strike.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 0-2 now. Struck him out looking.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Mayo now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Hard, 2.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Holiday in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout, and he strikes out the man Thomas stepping in now for the Yankees. Just a single short of the cycle. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Lead runner around second. Coming home. He'll score. He's not stopping. On his way home. Hung up in a rundown now between third and home. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. Thomas back to work. In for a strike. Good slider.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
In the air, right field, Bench on the move towards foul ground. Makes the grab on the run. 1 down. So digging in, Peter Yokoyama. There's the strike.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
That one 95 to finish him off. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes. Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced, so I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Dean leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Foul ball still 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. 1 left for San Francisco. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first thought?
Well, I thought that these guys were going to have a very difficult time to be able to regroup after each pitch and be ready to execute some type of plan at the plate, and even for pitchers on the mound.
Santiago sizes this one up, drops into the glove. 1 up, 1 down. And up next for the Giants, Jackie Brooks. And first offering is fouled off. One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport. These are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely, and just you tip your cap to these guys because Not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire lives. And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog, get back on track. His team needs him.
Montero in the box again, takes a strike. And a swing and a miss there.
0-2.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2 out, space is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Giants go in order. The man Thomas, the next to hit. He's already homered in this game. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 14-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
101 on the gun. Swing and a miss. Thomas still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
Fought off foul. Swings through that one for strike 2.
You know, Boog, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
Pitch in the dirt. Now 1-2. Stays alive.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Make it 18 strikeouts on the day.
Looked like he reached back and got a little extra on that one. Triple digits on the miles per hour through the zone. No chance of touching that one.
Churio at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there.
1 strike.
This one in the air.
Oh, you.
And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Man at second here with 2 away. The man Thomas stepping in now for the Yankees. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. And he's gone yard again. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Ramon Figueroa.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called.
And that one handled. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Yankees take this one in a blowout. Thomas was really bringing it in this one. A major contributor, both hitting and pitching.
So impressive to see.